Welcome back. You're watching Your Call. Tonight's guest is Katrina, Kaif. You can call us on this number on your screen. You can log on to our website, ndtv.com, or you can access our accounts on Twitter and Facebook to ask her your question directly. Well, Katrina, as you know, has a fan following all across India and the world, wherever there are NRIs. Let's just go across now to Ajmer, where some people want to ask her some questions.
Hey Katrina, you're doing quite well. पूछना आपसे ये चाहेंगे कि सलमान के साथ आपने बहुत कम मूवीज की हैं और अक्षय के साथ ज्यादा की हैं. आप कंफर्टेबल किसके साथ हैं, अक्षय के साथ या सलमान के साथ? क्योंकि सलमान के साथ भी आपकी केमिस्ट्री उतनी ही अच्छी हमें लगी जितनी अक्षय के साथ है.
हाय कैटरीना, मैं आपका बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ, बहुत ही बड़ा फैन हूँ. आपकी हिंदी बहुत ही अच्छी हो गई, इन दिनों बहुत अच्छी हिंदी बोलने लग गए हो आप. बहुत टाइम हो गया आप सलमान खान के साथ किसी भी मूवी में नहीं आए हो. आप दोनों को एक साथ देखना बहुत अच्छा लगता है. और आप सबसे मेन चीज कि आप शादी कब कर रहे हो और किसके साथ कर रहे हो?
किसके साथ? That's a dangerous question. और किसके साथ? You know, I'll start with the first question.
Okay.
Me and Salman did obviously Maine Pyar Kyun Kiya together, and then Partner, both of which were comedy films with two guys and two girls.
But Partner, you opposite Govinda.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It was an ensemble cast of two heroes, two heroines. Both of the films did well. When me and Salman went to try a romantic film together, which was Yuvraj, the film was one of his biggest disasters and one of my few only disasters. So you can understand why both of us kind of maybe got a bit of a shock, you know, that I don't know, Salman is very confident. It's hard to unsettle him. But I know I felt that maybe it's because the audience doesn't want to see us together because they know we're friends, we've been friends for so long. You know, somewhere there's that sense of, we already know dono saath mein hai, so that, you know, the interest is not there. So that is why probably I'm very afraid that the audience maybe don't want to see us on screen together.
Sure.
But after hearing two questions, you know, then maybe they do, and if we do another film together, then please make sure the film is a hit. Otherwise, you can't do films together.
You can't ask why you're not doing them anymore.
Why am I not getting married? I think I'm too young right now to get married.
Sure.
And I really don't see what the big rush is, you know, where people feel that it has to be marriage. Like, you know, shadi ke baad, what is going to change?
It's India. We want happy endings everywhere.
Yeah, but your life is going to go on the same. You'll have a great wedding, right? You'll have a great party, and then after that, life will continue as it was. Probably with, you know, with whoever you're with. So I don't see the rush why one needs to get married.
I know, especially when your career is going so well right now. I'm going to ask because I know you get badgered about this all the time, but I think our website is overloaded with questions on this. So let me just run through about 5 or 6 of them and then you can answer them at one go. One question says that Anna from Toronto writes in, please clarify the rumors. Are you with Salman Khan or not? Rahul from Los Angeles writes in, have you broken up with Salman Khan? And Chantal from Mumbai writes in that why is it so important to you to keep your personal life personal? When the media doesn't know, they tend to speculate even more. And if you came out like other couples like Saif and Katrina, there wouldn't be a story. So all these questions and you can answer them all.
Okay, I'll start with actually the last one. The answer to that is I've thought about it many times. There's honestly been many times where I said, you know what, perhaps if I just come out and say everything exactly as it is, like as you mentioned, Saif and Katrina, or many other couples in the industry, then there would be nothing left to talk about, and it would all be easy, and life would go on. But then you know what happens is the little phases where I have kind of spoken a little bit, maybe not a lot, but a little bit on my personal life, I realized that at least for me, it opens a door which is basically you're letting everybody in. So what happens is all the journalists you speak to, the journalists who are in touch with almost every 2 months for one film or another, they all ask, you know, because you've been open about it, they feel that now it's their right for them to be allowed to ask you questions on it. So then it's almost like you're giving a running commentary of what's going on in your personal equation with whoever your partner is. And A, I can't deal with that, and B, I'm a Cancerian. I'm very emotional by nature, and I'm super hypersensitive. And you know, there used to be times where you know, I think there was one time where at a press conference in Delhi it was, a journalist yells out about something to do with one of the girls Salman was working with or something, and at that moment, and I'm such a composed person normally, it's very hard to catch me, you know, doing something in an off mood. At that moment I actually got up and I walked out of the thing and I said, you guys need to learn to have some manners. Because, you know, sometimes you just can't control yourself. So I don't want to put myself in that situation where I'm going to be answerable about my personal life.
Sure. So you're not answering Rahul's question. Are
I
you
know.
together? Are you together or not?
You know, we don't, I'm not going to answer that because otherwise I'd be a hypocrite by saying I don't comment on my personal life.
Okay.
But I would say this, it's not much help to him, but I would say that, you know, if there are two people who I respect the most in my life, one would be my mother and the other one would definitely be Salman, so, you know.
That's nice you said that, because I've seen that at least Salman, and when I interviewed him recently on the show, which I'm going to actually play it in a little bit from now, he seemed to be very misunderstood, and there are a group of people very loyal to him who really stand up for him.
Yes.
His reputation didn't bother you, I mean, because we know that he has been a notoriously difficult boyfriend or in previous relationships. His reputation didn't bother you? You weren't scared of the famous Salman Khan?
You know, it's been quite a few years that I've known him. I've known him since I was a teenager, and to now being, you know, a young woman, I would say. And I realized one thing, that there are so many little things in life that don't matter. You know, and every person has their weaknesses and has their, you know, maybe less than perfect tendencies and less than perfect habits. But I really don't think that's what matters. What matters in the end is actually whether that person is honest, whether they're trustworthy, and the heart of that person. You know,
Yes.
what they stand for, what their values are.
And I think even Salman's critics will say that you can't dispute his heart. And I just want to play an excerpt from when Salman was on your call. Let's just see what he had to say. Look at something which was on your show, Das Ka Dam. Let's just have a look.
एक बात बताएं कि आप यहाँ मुझसे मिलने के लिए आई हैं?
Actually, I wanted you to meet Neil.
You wanted to meet Neil?
Katrina, what are you doing here?
कितने प्रतिशत भारतीय महिलाओं ने किसी पुरुष का विवाह प्रस्ताव ठुकराया है? आपका कभी किसी ने आपको किसी ने मैरिज प्रपोजल दिया है?
नहीं।
और नहीं? कमाल के लोग हैं यार, इनको अभी तक किसी ने एक प्रपोज नहीं किया यार। कितने बेवकूफ होंगे वो।
Salman, watching Katrina, I have to ask, are you that Bevkoof?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's mean. You should not answered. Let it be mystery.
We and all my viewers admire you for really making it on your own, and congratulations on your success. Thank you so much, Katrina Kaif. Thank you.
ऐसा जोक है ये